Thinking about getting your first credit card pero natatakot ka na baka mabaon ka sa utang? Don't you worry because you're not alone. A lot of beginners think that credit cards are actually scary, but here's the truth. If you actually use the credit cards the right way, credit cards can actually make your life a lot easier, safer, and sometimes even save you money. So, in this video, I will talk about or break down things that you need to know about credit cards beginner style. So, if you want to know more, then please keep on watching. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Kung bago ka sa channel ko, my name is Charm and I upload videos about personal finance, a little bit of work from home stuff, and snippets into my daily life. Now, just a very quick disclaimer, this video is not paid or sponsored and I am not a professional financial advisor. The content that I share, I based on my personal experiences and for awareness. So first things first, what is a credit card? Well, basically, it's a piece of plastic that we can use to pay for our groceries, for our clothes, for trips, for practically anything. Think of it this way. Every time that we swipe and use our credit cards or these plastics to pay for something, basically, ang bangko muna ang nagbabayad para sa'yo. Then, at the end of the month, they will send you a bill and you have to pay them back. Now, there are two different kinds of credit cards in general. One is a regular credit card and then the other one is a secured credit card. I have another video related to secured credit cards. The link is in the description if you want to check that out later and I'll put it here sa card. So, back to the description muna bago tayo mawala. So, what's a regular credit card? With a regular credit card, bibigyan ka ng bangko ng credit limit based sa income mo and your credit history. Wala kang kailangang deposit, wala kang kailangang gawin actually. You just have to submit all the requirements na nire-require ng bangko sa inyo and then once you're eligible, they will grant you this regular credit card. All you have to do is just submit all the requirements and if you're eligible, then the bank will grant you the regular credit card. Now, on the other hand, yung secured credit card naman, para siyang training wheels. Especially if you are a student or wala ka pang credit history, it's better that you get the secured credit card. Kasi most of the time, like almost 100%, I did not say 100% of the time almost 100% of the time, na-approve siya. Now, with the secured credit card, para siyang may collateral na kailangan wherein the bank would require you to open up an account with them, tapos maglalagay ka doon ng deposit, parang security deposit ng bangko in case hindi ka makabayad sa credit card mo, then kukunin nila yung pambayad from your security deposit. Let's say, for example, they will ask you to deposit 10,000 pesos for security. Then, most of the time, 80% ng deposit ng security deposit mo is gonna be your credit limit. Or in some cases, may ibang bangko na nagbibigay 100% ng security deposit for your credit limit. So, yeah. So, that's basically the difference between a regular credit card and a secured credit card. The other one is mainly on trust and the other one parang you need to have a collateral. Why do people get a credit card? Why do you get a credit card? Why did I get a credit card? You might be thinking, bakit ko kailangan kumuha ng credit card na pwede ko naman bayaran in cash? There are a few reasons why people would prefer to get a credit card. Number one is credit history. Your cards can help you build your credit or your financial reputation. It's like telling the bank that you are capable and responsible of repaying your loans or your debts with them. So later on in life, if you want to avail a car loan, if gusto kang mag-housing loan, or if you want to get other credit cards, it will be easier for the financial institution or the banks to grant them or para ma-approve ka sa mga loans mo. So dapat talaga, you need to start building a very strong credit history, and one way of doing that is by having credit cards. Number two is for convenience and safety. It's actually easier to just bring one plastic. Let's say, for example, you have a credit limit of 100,000 pesos in this credit card. Diba, it's much easier to bring this one piece of card with you rather than magdala ka ng 100,000 pesos in cash. So, yeah, that's for convenience and also for safety. If in the event na nawala mo yung credit card mo, you can simply call the bank right away and have them block the card to avoid any fraudulent activities. On the other hand, if nawala mo yung 100,000 pesos in cash mo, I don't think there's any way that you can ask for help na i-block whoever ang may dala noon para hindi nila magamit or magastos yon. That's another reason. It's for convenience and for your own safety. Next is rewards. Whenever you actually use your credit card, you get to earn points, cashback points or miles, which you can actually use later on. So, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina that it actually helps you save money because yung mga points na naiipon mo, it's either you can withdraw it as cash and then apply it to your credit card statement or transfer it to another bank account, or pwede mo rin siyang gamitin to pay for your groceries. Yes, you can use your points to pay for your groceries or for your other stuff. And when you actually use your cash or a debit card, hindi ka naman nag-earn ng mga points doon. So, yeah, that's another reason. Next is for emergency buffer. I know there are times na medyo short or kulang tayo sa cash. So, having this plastic or this credit card bridges the gap and would still allow us to make certain purchases during those emergencies, or if kailangan mong magpagamot bigla or kailangan mong ipagawa yung kotse mo, diba? And you don't have enough cash. So yeah, for emergency cases, it's better to have a credit card. Now let's talk about the risks. I know I said that when credit cards are used the right way, it can actually make your life better. Pero it's actually a double-edged sword. If you are not careful, then yes, pwede kang mabaon sa utang. You can get trapped in debt. And interest rates are super high. It could be around 30 to 36% annually. That's around 2.5% to like 3% monthly. And if you overspend and you cannot pay in full, then you can get trapped in debt. Tapos may tinatawag na minimum payment. If you are only able to pay the minimum payment, that's not really gonna work. Because if you're only paying the minimum payment, ini-extend mo lang yung utang mo sa credit card mo. And you are still being charged the interest. So as much as possible, avoid paying just the minimum amount and try to pay it in full. So yeah, a credit card is so powerful, but only if you use it wisely. Alright, let's talk strategy. Here's how to make your first credit card work for you and not against you. Number 1, always pay in full. If your bill is 5,000 pesos, make sure to pay 5,000 pesos in full before the due date para walang interest. Keep your utilization low. If your credit limit is around 20,000, try not to overspend. Huwag kang gumastos ng more than 6,000 pesos. If you're staying around 30% or less than your credit limit, is actually healthy para sa credit score mo. Next is pick the right credit card. You can actually go with the starter cards or even a secured credit card. Do not go chasing for the premium cards right away. Especially yung mga premium cards, may mga annual fee pa yan na around 4,000 pesos, which is mahal. Again, let's start with the basics. Better if mag-go ka sa secured credit card or sa mga starter cards and cashback cards. Next is track your spending. Now that we have yung mga digital or online apps, it's actually easier for us to track all our transactions on the credit card para naman hindi tayo ma-surprise bigla pagdating ng bill. And the last one, do not apply for too many cards all at once. Isa-isa lang po, especially if it's your first credit card. So, just start with one. Learn the ropes first, and once you are confident, then maybe you can consider getting your second credit card. Now, let's answer a few frequently asked questions that beginners often ask. First question is, what is an annual fee? And can I waive it? Some banks actually charge an annual fee, and it could range from 1,000 to 4,000 pesos every single year. Now, can it be waived? In some cases, yes. There are certain scenarios and certain banks that would allow you to waive it. But for some, hindi po nawi-waive yun. What if I can't pay in full? Well, if you cannot pay in full, just try to pay as much as you can. Basta, it's more than the minimum payment. Avoid just paying the minimum. The smaller the balance, the less interest you will pay. Do I need a high income to qualify? Not necessarily. Even students can actually get a credit card. But you'll have to start with yung mga starter credit cards or even a secured credit card. Like what I mentioned earlier, it's like a training if first card mo. So you can get one of those. Kahit wala kang income, as long as let's say for example, you've decided to get the secured credit card, magde-deposit ka lang ng security deposit and then chances are ma-approve ka. Is a secured credit card worth it? Yes, definitely. It's the easiest way to start building your credit safely. And if you're able to manage your secured credit card, sometimes in a matter of 6 months to 1 year, the bank will actually give you a regular credit card wherein hindi mo na kailangan maglagay ng security deposit. So, that's about it. Just remember, a credit card can be your biggest financial tool or it can be your biggest headache. So it all depends on how you actually use it. So if you're still here and you found this video helpful, then please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Share this to someone who might actually need it. Also, let me know in the comments section, what's the one thing you're most scared of when it comes to getting your first credit card? Thanks so much for your time and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!